move on to today's topic. Today's topic is resourcefulness. One of the things that an entrepreneur needs to learn how to do is to be resourceful. You will not have enough money. You will not have enough people. You will not have enough of anything, especially if you are watching me right now and you're sitting in your office and you're planning the day you can quit and start your business. You know you don't have enough resources. So instead of saying, I don't have enough resources, one of the things that almost all entrepreneurs do from the most successful entrepreneurs do is that they are resourceful. They take just the little resources they have and push it and take it to a different height. So we're going to talk about five ways in which you can be resourceful. The first one, which is a major one for me, and I tell everybody this: forget about I need X to do Y. Right? So we do this all the time, right? I've done it before, and I'm sure you've done it in your life. I need 10,000 Ghana cedis to start my business, or I need, which is something that I did about 2 years ago. It's like I need a marketing manager to run a huge marketing campaign, or I need, whatever it is that you think that we need, right? So we say, no, I cannot do this thing in my business. I cannot scale my business. I cannot take my business to the next level. I cannot start my business. And I guess that's a lot. I cannot start my business because I don't have 100,000 cedis or because I don't have 2,000 cedis. Well, I'm here to tell you, actually, that's not true. That's not true. There are a lot of people that have run businesses with absolutely nothing. Let me give you an example. Richard Branson, if you know anything about Richard Branson, who is the group chairman of Virgin. Virgin is a group of companies. They have airlines. They used to have a record store. They have all that. I think there are maybe about 40 or 50 companies under the Virgin Group. Now there's a story of a couple of years ago. This is early on when he had started, where he wanted to buy an island. Yes, an island, not a piece of land, a whole island for his wife. He didn't have money. The island cost $5 million. He did not have money. He could not afford it. So he went to the owner of the island and offered the owner of the island $100,000 to buy something that was $5 million. The owner of the island sacked him, said, "You are not a serious human being. How can you come to me and insult me like that?" Right. So at the time, nobody had bought the island, so he went around trying to, get a bank or whatever to help him raise the money. In the meantime, the owner of the island badly needed money, right? So he came back and offered 110. The man said, "Are you mad? I'm selling the thing for $5 million. You want 110?" But it got to the point that the man badly needed money. He was going bankrupt. So he ended up selling a whole island worth $5 million for $180,000 to Richard Branson. Richard Branson, now he's built a resort on the island, and he now leases it out to really like celebrities. And it's $1 million a night. So $180,000, a $5 million property, he leases out for $1 million a night. It's about resourcefulness. Let me talk about even my story. About when I started and I was like, look, I need to be, in my head there was like 100 top companies in Ghana that I want to work with. But how do I get in front of these companies? I need them. When I calculated the marketing budgets, I was thinking maybe around, it came around 200,000. And I didn't have 200,000 to run a marketing budget. So I decided, okay, what can I do? So I started writing articles because I'm a technology person, so I understand technology and what's going on in technology space. So I started writing articles about how technology can help businesses innovate with specific examples. I'd write a white paper and I'd put it up on my website. Over time, I would take those articles and send them to media, so maybe CTFM or Pulse, and I would say, oh, I have a really good article, maybe you want to repost it on your site. Do you know how much free marketing I got out of that? Because somebody who's thinking around innovation and technology, who's a C-level executive in his company, finds this article, finds my name at the bottom of it. I didn't have to spend money, only the time to do the research and write the article. People started reaching out to me because they had seen my articles. I'd written articles on mobile money, all these things that were relevant to the people that I wanted to sell to, right? But in my mind, I said, I can't do this. I need $200,000 in terms of marketing budget so I can do a big event. Guess what? I did not need that. And from the writing of the blog articles, I began to get invited to speak at events. So events where maybe chief executives of companies that I want to sell to come, I'm standing there speaking to them. This is my opportunity to market my company to them, right? So I've given maybe 10 minutes to speak. In that 10 minutes, I speak on the topic and I take 2 minutes to market myself. And at the end of the event, people come up to me and say, my company is thinking about this. This is how I got $200,000 worth of marketing by myself in my house. Forget about I need X to get Y.